And all I want is the best for our lives, my dear. And you know my wishes are sincere. What's to save holidays? I cannot bear.
Do you not know that you are God's temple and that God's Spirit dwells in you? If anyone destroys God's temple, God will destroy him. For God's temple is holy, and that temple you are. Let no one deceive himself. If anyone among you thinks that he is wise in this age, let him become a fool that he may become wise. For the wisdom of this world is folly with God. For it is written, He catches the wise in their craftiness. And again, the Lord knows that the thoughts of the wise are futile. So let no one boast of men, for all things are yours, whether Paul or Apollos or Cephas or the world or life or death, or the present or the future, all are yours, and you are Christ, and Christ is God's.
Oh, Sunday smile, we wore it for a while, and a cemetery mile, we paused.
Okay, happy Friday, everyone. Hope everyone made it through the week and is ready for this one last push. Today, Paul hammers us with a reading when he talks about that the body is the temple of the Holy Spirit, and if you destroy the body, God will destroy you. So our bodies are the temple of the Holy Spirit, and that's a very difficult thing for Americans, at least. I won't speak for the world, but it's a very difficult thing for Americans to grasp. It's very common in these United States, in our day and in our time, to sort of separate body from soul, or physical from spiritual, and you be all spiritual intellectually, but with our bodies, we don't really see those as a part of our faith, or an important part of our faith, and I think that's very troubling, and it leads to a lot of problems where faith is intellectual exercise. It's what we think about, what we say, but what we do in our bodies is a whole other thing, and that ought not to be so, as it said. And I want to approach this not from like body shaming or anything like that, but through the eyes of a photographer. And so whenever I'm asked to or around children and photographing them, there's this wonderful thing. I love taking pictures of people, not so much for the body shapes or this, that, or the other, but to see the light of Christ or the light of God emanate through them, emanate into their being and through them. And whenever you take pictures of young children, they're filled with love and innocence and purity and awe and wonder and all these wonderful things, and it just is heart melting when you see such a beautiful thing. This a little human being filled with love and light and innocence and purity and wonder and awe at everything. And wow, that's amazing. And that kind of diminishes. You don't see that in every adult. However, you will, like when I take pictures of adults, there are some that sort of, you can tell they take that to heart, and their bodies are that manifestation of their soul, and their bodies are treated the same way they treat themselves intellectually or in faith, and you can see those same things, that awe and wonder and love and grace and light, just pouring forth through them, and so you can also tell people who abuse themselves and abuse their bodies, that light is not very bright a lot of times, or the light is gone, or in worse cases, when things get very distorted, there's no light at all, and you're just taking pictures of a thing. And so that's something happened behind me. So it's interesting to think about and contemplate, but we need to think about that. What we do with our bodies is as much a part of our faith as what we think about or what we say. So our bodies are prayer. Our bodies are the manifestation of our faith. Now, I don't say this taking the moral high ground. Half my body doesn't work. It's broken or messed up, or, and I'll drink 8 Cokes in a day if you let me instead of water. I'll, eat more than I should, all that sort of stuff. So I'm not trying to be, take moral high ground or preach down at everybody. I need preaching at more than anybody probably, but think about that. I don't know if you've ever really, or think about it that often, is that your body is a manifestation of your faith. Your body is a manifestation of the Holy Spirit. Your body is a manifestation of the love of God. And so your body is a temple. And so how do you use your body, or how do you incorporate body and soul into your life of faith? If you've never thought about that, it's interesting to think about. It's an interesting exercise. I do it quite often, and it's very thought-provoking, but also I realize, and probably some of my biggest growing edges and moments, or sort of realizing that what I'm doing with my body is antithetical or against what I proclaim as being faithful. And so, I have a lot of contradictions there, and it's interesting how all that works. But pay attention to that. Be on the lookout for that light in people's souls emanating through their bodies with the innocence and purity and awe and wonder and love and grace. Watch for that, and try to fill your own body with those things. It be a temple of the Holy Spirit. So that's sort of a hard one. I don't have a nice clean 5-minute point on that, but it's just a point to contemplate, and something we in America do not do well at all. Our standards, when we talk about the body, the temple, our standards are not from a place of faith. Our standards are from a place of what I would say is hedonism, or sort of earthly perfection, and not perfection as we understand it through the revelation of God, but perfection as we understand it through our worldly appetites, I guess is what I would say. So, what even does a faithful temple of the Holy Spirit look like? And it can look a lot of different ways, right? But we need to at least begin to think about that. So that'll give you something to do on the weekend. So everybody say your prayers, love one another, be kind to one another, and remember that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.